clips that have left the paranormal world divided.
It's been up there for at least 4 hours. And if you see it moving, I think it's start to read something.
This clip comes all the way from New Jersey, and if you watched our last episode, you won't be too surprised about that. When I first saw this clip, I assumed the rounded rectangular light looking thing was some sort of light or design placed on a tree. I mean, this clip was allegedly recorded on the 16th of December this year, so it would make sense to think it might be some Christmas decor. A closer look at the clip, however, and you realize it's actually in the sky.
Right? Up, right.
The individual who uploaded this clip confirms this. But how's that possible? We've no planes that look like that. While that's true, recent evidence has shown us that planes aren't the only things that can stay at that altitude. The first thought that I had was UFOs or UAPs at least, but the individual who uploaded it states that they're drones. The problem, however, is that no one knows whose drones they are and why it's there in the first place. Pay attention to the clip once again. You can see that the lights underneath the said drone move in a fashion that's akin to what we've come to expect from UFOs.
And if you see it moving, I think it's start to read something. I think it's just the
I've never seen a drone like that.
right? Up, right.
While we're analyzing that clip, a team member brought this one to us. It had allegedly been recorded on the 14th of December this same year in Des Moines, Iowa.
Like some smart bombs or something. Look at this shit. They in it. Drone bombs or something. Look at this. What? Oh my God. What they done shot over here? Look at this.
Unlike the previous clip where it's visible, it's hard to miss. This particular one is easy to miss if you aren't paying attention. At first glance, it looks like you're watching a couple of stars till they start moving around. After a few more seconds of paying attention to the clip, you realize that these stars may not be on one side. In fact, the one who uploaded it says that it looks like they're two opposing sides.
What they done shot down? Oh my God.
Just in case it isn't clear already, the uploader doesn't think that these are stars. No, he believes they're actually something more, maybe drones or possibly UFOs. So, according to the uploader, these drones are fighting themselves in our skies, and although the clip doesn't do the whole scene justice, he describes it as one of the scariest things he's ever seen. While I want to be shocked by this, I just can't bring myself to do it. Not after everything we've seen while bringing you content on this channel. Some of the stuff are so controversial that we hesitate to put them out there. Aaron, our conspiracy theorist, states that there are ancient civilizations that describe gods and alien beings fighting in our atmospheres. When we see these clips, I wonder if these are the things they saw. Someone in Iowa, however, states that the date is wrong and that there was an ice storm in Iowa on the 14th. Not sure if that discredits the whole clip or not.
Oh my God. Look, look, look. Every direction they coming. All over. What is these?
As disturbing disturbing as these events are becoming and have become, the government hesitates to make any comments or simply brushes off the topic whenever these things are mentioned. A simple yes or no will do, but we get neither. Aaron, our conspiracy theorist, has some ideas on why this might be the case. According to him, some in the paranormal community are starting to think there's a nuclear bomb threat on U.S. soil, perhaps the areas where these drones have been seen. According to him, these drones may not be ordinary drones at all, but specialized crafts designed to find nuclear threats. Before you dismiss the thought, just think about it. He also states that there's a possibility that there's something in our skies that authorities are trying to deal with. They've not been so successful in masking their actions, leading to various slip-ups which may have made their way online as UFO encounters. Speaking of encounters, we haven't shared these with you yet, but they're also very recent. And no, this isn't in New Jersey. These clips are from other states in the United States, and they do look like we've been seeing in New Jersey so far. Many individuals who see these things are afraid of being dragged into something serious, so they don't upload at all, or do so using pseudo accounts on various paranormal platforms. When we approach them, they aren't ready to talk because they don't want any trouble.
Okay, legit, I had to pull over and pull this back up because I thought maybe it's a car party, right? There's a bunch of those weird looking Tesla vehicles over there, and I thought maybe it's like a car club. They're just all meeting up, and it's a Thursday night. I just want to show you, but there's no one over there. There's not a body. There's not a person. Like if it was a car club, those are pretty common around Atlanta. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in just so.
While I can respect that, it looks like these drones have started to affect EV cars. I know you're confused by what you are seeing, and I was the first time I saw it too, but the lady who recorded it thankfully gave some context to the clip. She was allegedly going home late at night when she spotted a couple of cars packed at one spot with their lights flickering on and off. After taking a good look, she realized that the cars were EVs, specifically Teslas. When she uploaded the clip online, many individuals felt they were related to the drone sightings. Apparently, there had been a couple in her state, and some were thinking that these drones were somehow siphoning power from the batteries of these EVs and Teslas. Many who saw the clip believed her and even accused the government of knowing something about this. Some Tesla users, however, defended this. Some stated that cars do this when they update, whereas others stated that this was nothing but a light show which can be scheduled in the Tesla up, while the Tesla defenders' comment may explain the situation with the cars. They failed to explain the situation with these streetlights, which are also alleged to have been affected by the drones.
Any of the lights flickering or anything like that, and then there was a guy in Jersey who was like, yeah, my house lights, my house lights have been going off and flickering, and she made a video of lights just like this do the same thing in a parking lot. I have no idea how to find that or stitch it.
Not sure what to say about all that, but this clip was uploaded recently. In it, President-elect Donald Trump was asked about these occurrences, specifically the ones involving the drones, to which he responded that the citizens deserve and ought to be told the truth. He acknowledges something strange is going on, but refuses to comment further when he's asked if he received intelligent briefing on the drone.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment.
How does that make you feel?
The government knows what is happening. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment.
This clip comes from Tennessee, where a man was out late at night in an empty parking lot in front of a chain of stores. Out of nowhere, the street lights around him began to flicker erratically. This second one comes from Pittsburgh, where a man was in a bustling parking lot. Once again, the street lights started flickering in the same eerie, unexplainable way. What makes this so intriguing is that in both cases, the street lights were reportedly not faulty, ruling out typical issues like bad wiring or maintenance problems. This has led many to believe that there might be something behind these occurrences. Some are speculating that the flickering lights could be a form of coded signals from extraterrestrial beings trying to reach out to Earth. The patterns and timing of the flickers feel too deliberate to be random, or so believers claim. There's also the drones, which we've talked about already, but let's hear from you guys on this one. What do you also think?
To the light.
I don't really know, bud.
Show to Mom.
I am a shock dude.
This image was taken while Demi Lovato was performing on stage. Not sure if you see it, but on the dark side of the stage, there's a grotesque looking face staring at her. You can see the eyes and nose on a slightly pale face. The music industry is said to have a dark part to it, and certain celebrities use dark forces to boost their music. Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato has not been excluded from such accusations, and this only got people talking even more. Do you think that this is proof that she's got entities working with her, or is the whole thing just pareidolia? Have you ever noticed that itchy, tingling sensation in your mouth after eating pineapple? Let me tell you why this happens. Pineapples contain tiny needle-like crystals called raphides. These crystals are made up of calcium oxalate, a compound that can irritate the sensitive tissues in your mouth and tongue. When you bite into a juicy piece of pineapple, these microscopic crystals can poke and prod, causing that itchy and scratchy sensation. But that's not all. Pineapples also have an enzyme called bromelain, which breaks down proteins. Since your mouth and tongue are full of proteins, bromelain essentially starts to break down the surface of these tissues, adding to the irritation. Don't worry though, this effect is temporary and harmless for most people. Your body quickly repairs itself and the sensation typically fades away until an observer captured an unusual scene in the night sky. The footage shows a strange flying object with lights flickering intermittently. Attached to the object is a trailing dark mass that sways as it moves, adding an eerie effect as it floats across the sky. Some people are convinced that it's a UFO. The way it moves, combined with a peculiar attachment, gives it an otherworldly appearance. Others, however, believe that the explanation might be more grounded, like a simple kite with LED lights, which, when flown at night, could create the illusion of something mysterious in the sky. The dark mass trailing behind could be part of the kite's tail, swaying as it moves in the wind. What are your thoughts? And just like that, we're back to the drone sightings over New Jersey, which have sparked plenty of speculation. While there's still no official confirmation,
Recibe 10 euros para jugar gratis. Regístrate hoy en onecasino.es. Encuentra la mayor colección.
the area has seen even more strange phenomenon. Here are two clips, both taken in New Jersey, showing an eerie occurrence. Hundreds of birds flocking together in the sky. The birds appear to be in a hurry, all flying in the same direction. But why? Could this sudden and unusual migration have something to do with the so-called drone sightings? Perhaps there is something in the area that's frightening the birds and driving them away. Or is this simply a case of natural migratory behavior? The combination of the drones and unusual bird behavior has left locals and online viewers alike scratching their heads.
They're going somewhere. Oh my God.
A hiker in Ganado managed to capture an unsettling image while out exploring a canyon. She was observing some sheep grazing nearby when a strange noise from below caught her attention. Curious, she walked closer to the edge of the canyon and was met with a creature clinging to the rocky wall, staring back up at her. Acting quickly, she snapped this photo before fleeing to safety. Now, looking at the creature in the image, it's hard not to notice its distinct features. It has a muscular build, a prominent head, and an almost humanoid posture. The area is known to have a lot of Bigfoot sightings, and the residents all believe that this is a Bigfoot. What do you also see? A man captured a peculiar moment while driving alongside a large body of water. At first glance, the water appeared to move as you'd expect, flowing naturally with ripples and waves gliding along its surface. But then something inexplicable happened. As he continued to drive and shifted his focus, the water seemed to stop, almost as if it had frozen in time. In the footage, you can see the water's motion halting unnaturally. What could this mean? Some suggest this could be an optical illusion caused by the interplay of car movement, lighting, and perspective. Others say this is a glitch. Have you ever experienced something like this? A man retrieved footage from his trail cam in the Sierra Nevada mountains, California, and found something truly baffling. In the dead of night, 3 deer were out in the open being calm and playful. Everything appeared normal until something unexpected floated into the scene. A glowing orb emerged. It hovered above the deer, but what's strange is that the deer, typically skittish and easily startled, didn't flee. Instead, they curiously observed the orb as it floated and slowly retreated back into the darkness, disappearing as mysteriously as it appeared. So, what could this be? Extraterrestrial encounters or natural occurrences like ball lighting, swamp gas, or some kind of camera anomaly? More mysterious video clips are surfacing from New Jersey following the infamous drone incident, raising even more questions about what's really happening in that area. Here are 2 more intriguing clips that are recently shared by locals. In the first clip, a man was filming a strange orb floating in the night sky. At first, it seemed like a simple glowing sphere, but after a few seconds, something started happening. 2 blinking lights appear on either side of the orb, and the object seems to transform into what looks like a craft of some kind. The orb's sudden evolution into a structured object has left viewers stunned. In the second clip, captured by another observer, an orb can be seen emerging from the ocean. The footage shows the orb slowly ascending into the sky before vanishing into the night. What could possibly be going on out there in New Jersey? Is this a surge of UFO activity, or are we witnessing advanced experimental technology at work? Of course, there's always the possibility that these videos are cleverly edited hoaxes, but if they're genuine, then we have to be concerned. This next footage comes from a woman in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's as baffling as it is intriguing. She captured a strange blinking object in the night sky, which she identified as a drone. The drone was moving steadily across the sky, but things took an eerie turn when it approached a particular glowing orb nearby. As soon as the drone got close to the orb, it suddenly plummeted straight to the ground as if something had forced it down. Now, this has sparked a wave of conspiracy theories. Many believe the drone was human operated, sent to investigate the glowing orb, which is thought to be extraterrestrial in nature. The idea is that the alien orb possibly neutralized the drone in self-defense to maintain secrecy. Others, however, suggest this could simply be a malfunction in the drone, a coincidence, or perhaps even an elaborate hoax. What do you think? Have you heard about the Disney incident that happened this year? A couple visited Disney World, and while there, they decided to grab a bite at one of the restaurants. The man's wife had severe food allergies, so she specifically informed the staff to avoid including any of the ingredients that she was allergic to. Unfortunately, after eating, the woman suffered an allergic reaction and heartbreakingly passed away. It turned out the food she was served contained one of the allergens she had explicitly mentioned. Heartbroken and seeking justice, the man decided to sue Disney. However, when the case went to court, Disney managed to avoid legal consequences by invoking an unexpected clause. Apparently, the man had unknowingly signed away his right to sue when he subscribed to Disney Plus for a free trial. It was buried away.
Somos asesinos.
So this entire situation is getting crazier by the minute. I thought by now things would have calmed down a bit, but it seems that these things, whatever they are, they're getting closer. You heard me right. They're getting closer. So let's start with the basic, and that would be a few videos that are going viral right now on Reddit. And I'm talking about this particular video over here of a swarm, a massive swarm of these orbs hovering above the clouds, and a person on an airplane caught this very high quality footage. This was recorded by Easily Amused EE on Reddit, and he posted and said, "Some video clips from my flight to Newark, New Jersey. The flashing blue lights were interesting because I could never see them with the naked eye. So I got in contact with this person and many others who are seeing these things up close. There's also another person who got almost in direct contact with one of these things just recently. I'm going to show you guys these videos right now. So let's just play this one so you understand where we are right now with this situation, which is completely bonkers. So let's take a look. Look at that. There's a crazy amount of these objects in the horizon. If we look closely, we can see some of them blinking in the distance. This is wild. They don't look like drones, do they? So I'm guessing that this was a very long flight. I mean, he started recording this during the day and then he's still recording it at night. Either these objects are so many that he was able to record it the entire way, or they were following the plane. What's interesting is that they don't seem to be interacting with the plane or interfering with the plane at all. Look at that. That's a drone. See, that's a drone. I guess this is what the drones are doing. They're surveilling these objects. My gosh. This is amazing footage. There's also this video coming in from TTAL313 on Reddit. He posted this 15 hours ago, basically the same time the other video on the airplane was taken above New Jersey. So this guy was taking out the trash, and all of a sudden this thing comes very up close to him. I'm feeling as if at any moment someone's going to have a very close contact with one of these orbs. And besides this video that I'm about to show you guys, we have now people reporting volcanoes going off in New Zealand. We also have airports being shut down. More of these crazy interferences that are happening in the US, and not just in the US. Now it's happening in the UK and many other places. Finally, someone who decoded the interferences on the radio stations. Experienced divers hearing radio static in the ocean without using any kind of equipment. And I actually got in contact with these guys, and we're going to be taking a look into what they have to say about this. We also have videos of swarms of these objects hovering above Florida and many other places all over the world. So whatever these things are, they are showing up in numbers now. And last but not least, we have Grush's lawyer, Alexander's lawyer, Danny Sheehan, who gave a talk at Yale 2 months ago saying that aliens are coming to intervene because they can't allow us to destroy the life-generating capabilities of the planet, and they know it. So then I thought about the Deagle report about 2025 and how the population of the entire world massively decreases. Someone knew about this. So why are these orbs here all over the world? If they're alien, it could just be that they're here to warn us about something. Could have anything to do with AI, quantum computing, nuclear power plants, or even the sand theory. We're going to be taking a look into all of this, but before, let's start with Trevor, who went to take the trash out at about 8:53 p.m. in New Jersey and almost had an up-close contact with these orbs. Check this out. Oh my gosh, what was that? So whatever this thing is, it got really up close to him, and he recorded a 360 video so people understand that this is not the reflection of his window or anything like that. He also has CCTV footage of him recording this object. So it's really nice that he did all this. He went through all this trouble to show people that this is legit. And the thing is, we can't discern or acknowledge what this thing is. This is what makes me think that this is either superior technology, as it seems to be transforming and shifting from invisible to visible object, or this is possibly a hologram like some suggest. But there are more videos, so let's take a look at them. So this was posted on Twitter yesterday, and this is supposedly in Iran. Check this out. That is a massive fleet of objects. It seems like some of them are blinking in and out, like we usually see these orbs doing. The only problem is the video is 9 seconds long. So I clicked on the link to the Reddit post. It was deleted. Here it says that it was deleted because it was not quality content. And then someone actually posted a link to the explanation that the Public Relations Department gave in Karaj. And here's their explanation, their official explanation to what really happened. And they say that these suspicious luminous objects are indeed balloons. Suspicious, you say, huh? Weather balloons. Just weather balloons. I mean, it could be balloons, but this is the typical response you'd expect, an official response, right? Then you have this same thing happening in Florida on December 16th.
Check. Comms operational. Cameras online.
Stay sharp.
Excusez-moi.
Ça va. Execute, now.
So the video is quite short, and I don't trust short videos. It could be balloons, it could be drones. I hear something in the background. Or it could just be that we have these objects massively flying over different places in the world. The video was posted on December 16th, the same date that a similar event happened in Karaj. So let's try to find other similar videos posted by other people on social media to see if this is something that's happening. Okay, so while searching Reddit, I found this video was also posted on December 16th. I think we see something similar here. Let's check this out.
That's crazy. It's crazy. There's just a slide going up. One's going down, one's going up. Oh, and they're both going down.
Yeah, it looks like the orbs.
This is crazy. What is that? Some new alien technology or something? Like, I ain't never seen no colors like that. No, nothing like that. No, that's not airplanes. That's not airplanes. That's not like. What the f? There's like 5 of them in one spot like they just like doing like a. And then 2 of them went down. You see them? They disappeared. What is going on? Look, there's just a spot from there.
Yeah, it seems like these are the same orbs and not the drones. This was recorded in Texas.
Look at the...
That one right there. Oh my God.
How many are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That one.
Look at that line of them.
They're hovering. See how they're hovering?
Yeah.
So apparently we have something similar going on in Phoenix, Arizona. This was recorded on December 15th.
How do I get to it?
Keep chasing it. So all you can do is follow it because we don't have. I can't just text and be like, hey, can you give me your location?
Baby, yo, Dora's getting scared. Look at them. On camera, they're both moving together right now. Holy shit, there might be another one behind it.
Yeah, I see it. Honey, whatever this giant right thing is, these smaller ones are leaving it.
Yeah, they don't want to. Oh, alright, look at baby. Look.
So whatever these things are, it seems that they're showing up in numbers and they're not just flying over the ocean anymore like they were before. This is new. Not only that, it seems like they're getting closer and closer to people. So at this point, a lot of people are asking themselves, are these orbs possibly alien or something like that? And Jessica Capo recorded a few interesting videos on her TikTok, and there was this other lady who recorded a video in which she kind of talks to these orbs and they seem to respond. Very similar to what happened to Paranormal Ash in her video, where her and her kid talk to this orb, ask it to blink, and it does. And it's kind of far away, so are these things actually able to listen to us and respond? Because when we zoom in, they do not look like they are physical, they look like plasma or something like that. So in this video, Jessica Capo recorded something that started happening to her 4 days ago. These things started getting closer. Check this out.
I am literally freaking out right now. My Ring camera is going off every 5 seconds with the neighborhood notifications that the drones are getting closer and closer and lower. I'm in Toms River, New Jersey, and every minute my phone keeps going off and people's cameras are showing like these drones.
So the next day she records one of these drones that are flying really close to her house.
Yep, my live got disconnected. Go figure, right? So there is... what the is that? What the hell?
What is that?
Okay, something's going on. Something's going on. What is that next to it?
Oh my gosh.
A part of me is starting to maybe think like that red drone is someone's drone. Like someone here putting it up, like police or something like that. And the one above it is the unidentified drones. I don't know. That's not accurate. I am just saying my theory. Because that red drone is really low. It's kind of weird. And oh my god, look at that one going. What the
Look at that.
Going?
Wow.
It went close. It went close.
That's not a drone.
That red drone. What the fuck, guys?
It doesn't fly like a drone.
What the hell is happening? It's going low. It's getting lower.
Well, it kind of flies organically. It doesn't look like something mechanical or anything like that. And when she says that her live was disconnected and that thing shows up, it kind of means that maybe there are certain interferences that these objects cause in our electronics. So I was thinking, if these things are possibly interfering with our electronics, they're also possibly interfering with animals, like birds.
Yo, what the? Where they going? I would have cut. It's like 10,000 birds, yo.
That was in New Jersey 2 days ago, and before you say it's a murmuration or it's just migration, there are more videos of other places in the US of something similar going on, and people are noticing that it's different than what they're used to seeing when they see a murmuration or migration. There's also a bunch of videos of interferences happening in England and other countries, apparently in the ocean also, and a guy who tried to decode one of these radio signals. But first, let's take a look at Pauline Morgallo's account. She has some interesting videos where she zooms in one of these objects, and this is her video.
If I can do this today. Where am I? In between those two trees.
So she sees one of these orbs. She has a Nikon P1000 camera, which is a really good camera. She's gonna give it a good zoom in, and apparently these things are organic. They're not mechanical. But the craziest part is she's going to try to talk to this thing.
Let's see if I can zoom in more. I know I can, but my fingers don't work. Can you talk to me? Can you hear me? God is good. Oh, you know Jesus.
So she continues on talking to this thing, and in my opinion, this could be a major coincidence. Whatever's going on here, it's crazy. This is not the first time, however, this happens. In Paranormal Ash's video, he asked it to blink, and it does.
Will you ask him, say, if you can hear us, will you blink in and out? If you can hear us, just blink in and out, please. Say to the aliens in the sky, we love you, we welcome you. We love you, we welcome you. It blinked. It blinked. Did you see that? Yeah. It's blinking in and out. Oh my God, it's blinking in and out for you, Kai.
So whatever these things are, I'm thinking that they can hear us and respond. So this makes me think that either this is very advanced technology, possibly alien, or these are, like some people believe, possibly a hologram, and this could be a psyop. However, if this is a psyop, it's a really elaborate one, because we're seeing now interferences happening all over the world, and these are some of the videos that I've been talking about. Check this out. So this is coming in from Pittsburgh.
What is to the light?
I don't really know, bud.
Show to Mom.
I am going to show it to him.
From Gcast on Twitter. You can actually see one of the orbs up there in the sky. And there's more.
Oh my God. What are these Teslas doing? Oh my God, my phone's making funny, weird noises too.
One person says this is how Teslas update their system, but someone said he's a Tesla owner, that's not how it works. So this is in Southwest Houston.
What the first encounters of the third kind is going on here?
So this is coming in from Susan Mills, 42 on TikTok, but this is in the month of August. It could just be that this all began way before we've noticed it. This is coming in from Anthony128 on TikTok. It was recorded 1 week ago and in the United Kingdom. So the thing is, if this is not a coincidence, if this is a real interference that's happening because of these alien ships, then it could just be that they're interfering with animals and migration patterns and all that. And I found a couple of videos suggesting that something of that sort is happening in New Jersey. So while researching this topic, I found a bunch of these videos, mostly coming in from people in New Jersey, and I started researching if this is common. So I asked ChatGPT and Google and all that. So this is what I found. On December 17th in New Jersey, you are well into the winter birding season. Migration has mostly ended. And then while looking at some of these videos, I looked at the comments, and it seems that people are noticing that these are starlings and that they are migrating north. And this is what I found out. The starlings in the northern hemisphere generally migrate southward or remain residents, so it's not common that they're migrating northward. And I guess that this is why Just Eric posted this video 2 days ago and noticed something bizarre about this. And while searching his TikTok account, it seems that he is a nature lover and someone who observes nature, so he must know something about birds.
They going somewhere. Oh my God.
Now what's interesting is that he recorded these on December 15th, and it was apparently throughout the entire day that he saw this migration pattern that apparently is heading north, the opposite of where it should be headed.
Yo, what the? Yo, what the? Where they going? Oh, the God. Yo, it's like 10,000 birds, yo.
Okay, so this could be just a coincidence and maybe birds are migrating north for some reason on December 2024. But it could be also related to this phenomenon of the orbs and all that, who knows.
He looks like he's moving towards, it looks like it's moving towards the north.
So a couple of days ago, El Duet posted a video in which he messes with the pitch in one of these interferences that were recorded on radio. Check this out.
And everything, but she's just constant support and still together and everything for long. So you're not only in love with her, but she's your best.
In this other video, a person sped up one of the interferences and got this message. So apparently this person sped up the video 8 times. This was posted by Money Pilot Fitness 3 days ago. Now when it comes to trying to explain what's really going on, there's a bunch of people posting videos with very interesting explanations. And here are a few that I found.
Hey everyone. My name is John Ferguson. I'm the CEO of Saxon Aerospace here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm not normally a TikTok kind of a guy. I like watching this stuff every once in a while. But I'm a manufacturer of unmanned aircraft, military grade unmanned aircraft, as you can see one of my systems here.
Oh my gosh, what was that? So whatever this thing is, it got really up close to him, and he recorded a 360 video so people understand that this is not the reflection of his window or anything like that. He also has CCTV footage of him recording this object. So it's really nice that he did all this. He went through all this trouble to show people that this is legit. And The thing is, we can't discern or acknowledge what this thing is. This is what makes me think that this is either superior technology, as it seems to be transforming and shifting from invisible to visible object, or this is possibly a hologram like some suggest. But there are more videos, so let's take a look at them. So this was posted on Twitter yesterday, and this is supposedly in Iran.